everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Last time we finally finished up our errands here on Windfall Island, and now we're actually going to move on with more of the game. We're actually going to make some more story progression now. So, we have two places on the map we can go to. We have Gale Island and we have Headstone Island. Even though we're closer to Gale Island, we're actually going to be going to Headstone Island first. So the fastest way to get there is just to warp to Outset and then sail to the east, which I've already taken the liberty of switching the wind to the east just to make it a little faster. Now, this is interesting because I'm going to make a claim here in a minute that I feel like 50% of people will back me up and 50% of people will disagree with me or say that I'm wrong. But even though you have two choices of where to go, I think and am pretty sure that you actually have to do the events of Headstone Island first. And it's really funny because I did research on this before I started doing this recording. And it is just so hilarious that the internet has an equal 50-50 distribution of people who say you can do them in any order, and then there's people who say you have to go to Headstone first. And it's surprising that, that to this day there is still that level of distribution of answers. And I don't really get why. And I don't know. If there's anyone who has actual proof, even if there's anyone out there who wants to actually go out and prove that you have to do this island or that you can do it in any order, I applaud you to do that and get back with me, because seriously, that's the kind of thing, I just find it so weird that, even after 16 years of this game being out, there are people who just don't know for sure, and there's no blanket statement that says, oh, it is this way, not that way. I just find it really interesting. The same thing actually happened with Super Mario 3D Land this year. There were a lot of different sources saying different things, and I just didn't know the answer to the question I was asking, and it's just funny how, again, so many answers on both sides are actually relevant. It's just very, very weird. Anyway, we make it inside here. Inside we find a Wind Waker song with 6 notes instead of 8, or instead of 3 or 4, rather. So let's see, we have down, down, normal, right, left, normal. Okay. And to do this, you just press, I think, right on the control stick to get the 6 notes to appear, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay, there we go. You have to be a little faster with making sure the buttons are in the right places, too. And we learned the Earth God's lyric. O great hero, chosen by the Master Sword, my name is Rito. I am a Zora sage. For an age I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. And yet, unfortunately, due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost its power. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in that enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple and ask the gods for their assistance. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline, the one who holds this sacred instrument. Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations, but the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. The The song you just conducted is one which will open the eyes of the new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayers to the gods. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. May the winds of fortune blow within you. Or blow with you, rather. You should also learn how to talk properly, SlimKirby. They didn't say that. Okay, so now that we got that, we have to actually find, I guess, a replacement sage. And we do actually know someone who carries that instrument. Someone we met very close to the beginning of the game, actually. So we're going to go on a little adventure to find that person and get access to this temple. So let's go ahead and play the Ballad of the Gales again, and now we're going to warp all the way to the north to Dragon Roost Island. And while we're here, I think we'll take care of a couple of other loose ends that we have available to us now. There are definitely some interesting things going on here. So first off, we're going to go over here to the beach. Good old beach. We're also going to equip the arrows as well. This is one fun thing I always try to do whenever I play this. Also, don't need that many. Notice this trail of bombs leading up to this rock. That seems very interesting. I want to get a little closer so I make sure I'm actually hitting what I'm trying to hit here. There we go. That'll knock down a treasure chest. And inside this chest we have a silver rupee worth 200 rupees. Pretty much like what we dive for whenever we get treasure charts. So kind of interesting that that's there. Okay, so next we're going to go over here, back to... Well, really quickly before I go back up the Dragon Roost. Isn't there like a grotto that's like around here? Yes. We'll go ahead and grab some other goodies while we're around this area. Hello, hello. A nice little grotto here. Oh, and these grottos are interesting because they're kind of like mini endurance tests in a sense. Where you have like 4 doors and each door has like a little challenge. Mostly the challenges though will be like little combat challenges, so nothing like super substantial here. And here we have some geese. And as you can see, whenever you beat the keys, also beat the keys, you enter the door, and I think you actually go back to the main chamber that you were in before. But then you can enter one of the other doors. And your ultimate goal is obviously to light all the torches. But each room has, again, their own unique challenges and enemies. This one's pretty basic, but there'll be like some tougher ones in the future. And you can get some cool little items too, so it's definitely, I think, worth doing these if you have a chance to, because, again, cool stuff you can find. And do you actually, like, go to, like, the next room whenever you enter one of the doors that aren't lit? No, this just leads me back. I don't want to go. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave when I'm in the middle of a trial. That just seems rude and disrespectful. They're testing me here. They're testing me. Let's see. Choose. to fight red chews as much anymore, though. Blue chews, on the other hand. And yeah, you can grab some extra rupees here, too, in these rooms. By smashing the pots. So we go in this room. Okay, we're back in here. This is the last one. Seems like we get very basic enemies in these, though. Oh, sweet, these guys. I like these guys because joy pendants. They also go down a lot easier now that I have the frickin' Master Sword. Yeah, still not a bad idea to look for those joy pendants, because even though we have everything we need in regards to joy pendants and beating the game, there's still another item we can get. Not a super required item by any means, but still an item. Anyway, now that we have lit the 4 candles, we can go in here and find something. I don't think this is anything substantial again, because we didn't have that animation, but we do get 50 rupees, which, hey. What are you going to do, complain about 50 rupees? I didn't think so. And also, sometimes these little pots can give you some extra rupees as well. So yeah, you get a 50 rupee and then 2 yellows, which I think are 10s, so... Not too shab. Not too shab. But yeah, now that we've actually like done all the auction shop stuff, we're gonna definitely be saving up for other things in the future. And you will need a lot of rupees for the end game. I'll go ahead and say that now. Just a lot of stuff you'll need those rupees for. Okay, I think we've had enough fun with grottos, although there might be another one that we have to do in a little bit. And we're gonna go back inside the Rito Village. Post Office Village, as it's normally called. It's not normally called that. I'm lying. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to lie. But while we're here, I think we have about 20 of these things now. We do, 23. Okay, let's talk to this guy again. Hey, that's what my girlfriend wants, a golden feather. So how many of those do you have? So are you really going to let me have 20 of these? Sure. Really? Are you sure? Yes. I'm going to stick these little beauties in a letter and send them off right away. I'm going to tell her all about you too. I'm so happy, seriously. It's not much, but please accept this. So yeah, you get an orange rupee with his 100 rupees. Not too bad, but there's another reward you'll get later that'll be much better, trust me. So we'll wait around for that. Is this where I want to be? I don't think this is... Oh, maybe it... Oh, no, it's not, because... I think I want to be over here in this direction, yeah. So, yeah, this is a little fun side area that's, again, not really required by any means, but we'll go ahead and mess with it for fun. So, east, I'm guessing? Well, it was already going east, wasn't it? Whoops. Well, either way. Come on. There we go. Go away. Yeah, we don't need those feathers anymore, so we can actually ignore that now. Next up, we need to go, like... Yeah, there's another one. But I think you have to change the wind again to do this, so... Now we're going to go to the north. For a minute, I didn't think I actually had my Deku Leaf equipped, but I did. Thank God. I'm gonna equip my bow and arrow here, though. So I don't have to mess with them. And finally, we have one more thing to go to. West. Well, let's just hope I don't, like, mess this up or run out of magic, which I shouldn't, but I'm sure it's definitely happened to people before. Guess we got some magic refill going on there. Hey, look at that. There's keys in here, but there's also another orange rupee, so... I guess we're just looting Dragon Roost right now. Oh, and that's not all. And there we go. Okay, I'll see you guys back inside because, yeah, we have one more quick thing to do. Okay, I'm back outside here. This is where I need to be. I think that's Medley over there. Let's pay Medley a visit, shall we? That seems like a good idea to me. She is our bird girlfriend, after all. Although we also have a pirate girlfriend, a princess girlfriend, who I guess is technically the same girlfriend, and a fairy girlfriend. There's that girl in town. Link just knows a lot of girls. But yeah, there we go. That instrument looks very familiar, doesn't it? Oh, Slim, you're okay. You know, Prince Kamali's been asking me all about your adventures, Slim. I can rest easy knowing that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Kamali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? Recently, he's even begun doing things on his own, without my guidance. Every conversation still ends up centered on you, though, Slim. Watching Prince Kamali grow up fills me with pride, but it makes me feel a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Hee hee. Well, I better continue practicing so I can be useful around here, too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow. Slim, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Oh, I feel... No! Don't worry, she's just having a vision. Just now a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. Slim, thanks to you I've been awakened to the knowledge that I am a sage of the Earth Temple. There's actually something I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. Slim, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Let's go now, quickly and quietly. Oh, Kamali, I just want him to remember me as a simple attendant. I know that was supposed to be the fish man in the background, but I just thought it would be funny if that was like Medley jumping into the water. But yeah, we have Medley on our side now. She's joining us on this grand adventure. No, just for fun. Wait, where is she? Can I not take a picture of her right now? Apparently not, since she's just not on this boat anymore. That's okay. Well, we'll worry about that later. But yeah, let's go back to the Earth Temple. Once again, gotta go to Outset first, and then we'll sail to Headstone to the east. So, be right back. Okay, guys, we are almost here on Headstone Island. I think we'll actually be kind of interrupted by a cutscene once we get close. Yep, there we go. Medley, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The temple ahead is the nest of an evil creature, the same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Slim comes near you and presses R to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. And if Slim presses A, allow him to lift you, and if need be, fly and carry him through the air. And Slim, if Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Slim, protect Medley, and Medley protects Slim. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. Ah, so we have a bit of a joint mission here, which I kind of like. I'll get more to that like next time, because I'll obviously be probably ending the video here in a minute, but I look forward to this next part of the game. So let's go ahead and play the Earth God's lyric again. This will open the dungeon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Earth Temple. And we'll start this dungeon next time. Later, folks.